I wouldn't really want them to get back together because they were when me and my brother were born, they still loved each other, but they didn't show it because they had children now, and yeah, so it kind of died down a bit.
Because they were still arguing, and then finally they just sort of stopped, and then there was friends. Now they're dead close again. But my dad's got a new girlfriend and my mum's got a new boyfriend now, so nothing will ever happen between them, thankfully, because I can't go through that again.
When they were together, they argued more, but when they weren't together, they didn't argue as much because they didn't see each other every day. So yeah, it's easier when they're not together.
There was a stage when I was a kid where the idea of my mum and dad getting back together frightened me a lot, because I just, my mum and dad to me were quite different, you know. I always saw my mum as really, really nice and sort of really lovely most of the time. Sometimes she'd get a bit annoyed and things. Whereas my dad just seemed really needlessly strict about silly things, like how you hold your knife and fork at the table, things like that. It was really stupid, sort of, and I didn't really enjoy being around him because I've always felt like I was stepping around on my toes.
I think it's best that they live separately because I just prefer living with my mum anyway, just her, because my dad never really cooked food, he never really done much. She's always been the one who done all the stuff. And he takes up quite a lot of space, well not a lot, but the house that we live in now is smaller than the one we used to live in, so it'd be crowded. And yeah, I get to watch my programmes instead of his weird old-fashioned last of the summer wine.
I do wish they got back together again, but then I think, what if they're still if it's still the same, not communicating, still problems between them, and what if they got back together just for me, and this wasn't happy, and I'd hate for that to happen. But if there was speaking again and they actually wanted to be together for the marriage and they actually did love each other again, I'd love for that to happen. But I want to make it clear that I don't want to go through it again, because once is enough, really.